Hey, everybody.
Oh,
We're going on.
You
You
know
know, that was fine.
That's behind the scenes jokes.
Might have been on. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's all fun. Hey,
that's
guys.
the raw footage.
Yeah. So we're going to do this show now.
Talk to the people.
You'll just get mostly me, but it is my show after all. I think you'll be able to hear everyone. And Gary's gonna troll you guys again.
Fix it, put it the other
This is
here.
my third or fourth podcast of the day. Welcome to the Beach Report. We're at the America First Warehouse. We're doing podcast after podcast.
Skinny ones and,
So enjoy this.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed
Now
to
I'm
leave
really
my
pleased.
posts.
Now you just done it.
Yes.
I'm here.
Now she moved the table.
That's it.
Oh,
We can go back a little bit. Can we pull this back?
should I take this hat off? I'm
Yeah,
kind of sick
sorry.
of it.
Oh, that's hot, yeah.
I don't want to wear it here.
All right, I'm gonna
Wait, we
take
have
that
8
as a
minutes.
yes.
We're
What do
like
you guys
so on
think?
time
Should I
today.
take the hat
Oh, I'm
off?
not
There it
even.
goes.
Okay, I'm not even.
I've had enough of that hat today.
Now I'm gonna change this back here a little bit behind you.
The sequin one is like
So you have
falling
color?
apart.
No,
I was
thank
so
you.
upset. I couldn't find, they don't have it in my size anymore.
So hi, guys.
I can't believe you took your hat off, Jill.
So
Why not?
Because if I can't take
like, I
mine
missed
off,
having
because I
that
got it all.
today.
Could you get hat head?
Yes, I want to take it off, and I
It's
can't.
big.
Alright, Jill, right here.
Yes.
Probably not. No, but you
Can you hear me? Testing?
Oh, I don't
Oh,
know.
I don't know. Oh, okay.
We don't
Focus.
want you.
to me and then.
Okay.
Come on, Jill.
What?
I want to make you laugh.
Didn't we just say Bucky?
No, I don't think I've ever heard her say those kind of words.
Pretty sure I just heard.
I'm
No
sure
one's-
if she gets mad enough, she'll say it. I've never heard her
Hi,
say it.
guys. I'm not tired. Not now. I was, though. I was losing it a little while
I have a
ago.
terrible mouth.
Hi, Daniel. Yes.
When you're talking to 1 or 100,000 people, this is you.
Okay, thank you.
And it's also, especially for you
T-Mac,
guys.
that's you.
Thank you, sir. For you guys on the end, when you lean to talk to us, just try to be mindful of this, so.
And
the set.
Jamie, this is
Grabs
you.
your,
Yeah.
Hi,
I
Catherine.
usually lean in this way.
So we're doing a podcast. Isn't this fun? The Patriots RAW. That's T.
The Patriots RAW, we changed our name a little bit. Now we're the Patriots RAW. Real American women.
Real American women.
Raw.
Yeah, I love it.
Because, you know, sometimes I feel like when I tell people we're the Patriots, they look at me and they're like, that's cute. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I find Antifa in the street. We're badass, but Patriots sounds so cutesy.
We're badass. We are badass.
But we're badass, but we're
Definitely.
Patriots. We're still girls.
Yeah, yeah. We're women underneath it all.
That's right.
And we're full of love.
balls, but then.
No, we have balls.
We have no
They're
balls.
pinned to our chest.
Oh, yeah, they're pinned to our
They're
chest.
pinned to our chest.
Exactly.
Sometimes my balls are bigger than most of them.
Mine are definitely going. These ladies are great, you guys.
We're a little crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you have, if you're a real patriot, it comes with being crazy.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
Yeah. Well,
when you're fearless, you have to be crazy.
you are. You have to be crazy to put yourself out there. It's hard.
It's hard. It's not hard for me anymore, but it was real hard at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I never used to be like this.
Now
Yeah.
I'm public enemy #1 in my, like, locally with the GOP and.
I feel like now that I'm
Can you guys
61,
see? Can you
I'm
hear?
not loose. I don't have to
You
keep
don't
that
give a
on.
shit, right?
I
You don't
don't
give a shit anymore.
I don't give a shit.
Everyone says that to me, wait till you get older. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm scared for myself. I'm gonna wait until I get older. It gets crazy.
Hey guys, how's the camera?
And could you imagine being older and not giving a fuck?
Yeah, and that's exactly what you do.
Darla's Donna.
And you know
Oh, you
what?
said
Have
hi,
fun.
Donna. I
At
thought
the
you said
very
I'm
end of the
Donna.
day, the only person,
Hi, guys.
the only thing I care about is how God thinks of me, and I just want my
That's
kids and my
right.
mom to be proud of me. That's all I care
Same.
about.
I just want to hear, well done, good
Well
and
done.
faithful servant.
That's right. That's all I want to
Boom.
hear.
That's it.
I don't have to answer it.
No.
At the end of the day, I
No.
don't care.
No.
I really don't care.
That's what we're working for.
I don't care.
I want to meet
I'd
Jesus.
like my kids to be proud of the mom I am and my mom, but beyond
It
that.
looks good.
Yeah, it does. I'm looking right here.
Yeah, it looks good.
Jamie's so good. She's got her.
All right,
America
Darla,
First-
you
First
handle
One
the
Nation
trolls.
shirt on.
I don't want
You're the
nation.
best.
That's a good conversation starter.
Oh
that
my
shirt.
gosh, fat
People look at it,
arms.
they're
I,
like,
you know what? I
oh,
love
nation.
this shirt. I like wear it all the time, and then people say,
Right? It's a good
I love it.
I want
conversation
you to
starter.
see all the other
Because
girls.
they
that-
look at it,
figure out where.
they look at it for
Can
a
my-
second,
can my
and then you're
people
like,
be right
oh,
here?
One nation under God. Oh.
We'll see if they kick you off. But you guys are gonna be on the show too. Can I keep my camera here?
Yes, you can.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Are they
great.
on right now?
Yeah, they're on. Say hi. Say
You
hi
know
to
what?
Gary.
Let me tell you guys something. You need to hit that bell. You need to share it. You need to like it, share it, share it, share it on every social media you have. Because do you know where they're at? The America First Warehouse.
It's true.
The most patriotic
That's right.
venue.
In all the land.
This place is great, you guys.
I
Look-
can't wait for you to
look
see
at
it.
this.
It's awesome, and I'm glad you're here to see it like this, but when
Yeah.
there's like a big event happening, it's just so
It's
good.
even better.
It's even better, believe it or
Look
not.
at this place, you guys. It is
I know, I wish they could,
amazing.
I don't think Jill can stay Thursday.
Jill can't
for that.
You know what? Joe told me I could stay here Thursday night if I want to, so I'm considering it.
All right, good.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
wanna
if
see
I
that.
can handle it, but I'm considering
All right,
it.
well, it's gonna be a good movie to watch, and you
Yeah.
get to meet Chris Burgard.
And when is
Yeah.
this happening?
Thursday night.
I was gonna ask him if there's a way I can get you a link when you're recovering. I was already gonna ask.
Guys, look at,
So you can see it at home.
wait, oh, look, there's
I'm
Jamie.
gonna say.
There's Jamie. What you
Can't
doing
be
with
here.
your hat,
Do you have
Jamie?
way-
What's happening over there?
I mean,
She's
My
like,
hair.
bad
My
hat
hair.
day. Hat hair.
Check.
we might put it on there.
All right, y'all.
No Zooms.
No, this is good news.
Maybe I should put some preview down, he's probably watching.
How do I look?
I'm
Okay,
checking.
I can
I'm
see
checking.
myself.
Adam,
So
look.
Hey, I
weird.
think we should look.
We need the boobs. We need the boobs.
I just adjusted.
You need
All
what?
All
might
right,
be
so this
watching.
is
I'll
good.
look at it now.
You're
Oh, I
this
missed it.
way. You
I'm gonna
guys
start
can
adjusting
see
up here.
everything.
Don't need me to adjust
You
you.
can see all of
Hey, you know
us.
what? I would. I
You
would.
can see
Just for
me.
spite.
He'll be so freaked out.
Hi, Ron.
Just for spite.
Hi,
Yeah,
South
I'll go
Valley.
to-
You
I'll
would
go
love
somewhere.
this place. You
Yeah.
can come
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
you know?
Dressed up
You
really
can be
nice.
here. They have events.
Because
And
he took me on
Thursday
Black
night.
360 today, so I was like, oh, okay, I guess you're off too.
Will you tell everybody what's happening here on Thursday night?
Sure, Thursday night, we are showing, it's a movie night for us, we are showing Remember the Alamo, Don't Sharia My Texas. And Chris Burgard, the mastermind behind the movie, the director, will be here in person and you can meet him. And I heard it's a great movie, and it basically is like Don't Sharia New York, Don't Sharia any state in this country. And I can't wait to watch it. He is also the director of Capital Punishment and the sequel, The War on Truth. And we showed The War on Truth here at the warehouse. Phenomenal movie. I implore all of you to watch all of his movies. I think you can go to rememberthealamo.com, I believe it is. Chris Burgard, he used to be with His Glory TV. Now he has a new ministry that he's doing it under. So
His Glory.
hopefully
Thank
we'll
you,
see
T.
some of you guys on Thursday.
Yeah. And so they can just come if they're in the
Oh,
area.
sure.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
you can go right to our website at the www.theamericafirstwarehouse.com.
Hey, Jill.
Go to the
Jill,
events tab at the top, and you'll see the link for the movie theater, the movie link.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
I hope you can stay and watch with us.
Yeah, I do too. We'll see if I can.
I wanna know how they're liking it so far.
Yeah. How are you guys liking my day here at the America First
Because
Warehouse?
she's smiling ear to ear.
I am.
all
I'm
day.
like so excited all day long.
She's so excited all
This
day.
And now
is
you
so
single
much
ladies,
fun.
my number 631-402-00.
Oh wait, and then there's
single.
Gary, and then
He's
there's
single,
Gary.
ready to
He's
mingle.
single.
631-402.
I'm gonna be his wing girl. We'll go out together.
I do often tell everyone that the Beach Report is not a dating site, but okay, now we have Gary here.
We're
so.
making an
Just for
exception.
today on
Yeah,
this
we're
little-
making an exception.
This little Patriots episode, we're doing some
Love you, girls.
conservative
It'll be
Patriot
fun.
matchmaking.
Gotta have fun.
Always having fun. Exactly.
Always having fun. We try.
Yeah.
We gotta. It's a labor of love and a lot of work.
And
You gotta have
that's,
some
that's
fun.
Hi,
no word,
Lola.
Jill. That's no word. You've been smiling through the whole day,
Have I been smiling a lot?
all day.
You have been
I can't
smiling
help it.
all day. It
I'm
is a-
so happy here.
Oh, I love that.
So happy.
That's why we
Because
do
that's
it.
what it's about here. It's
When
always
I
happy.
told you I felt like I'm with family, I feel like I'm with family.
Oh,
I'm
and
not joking
From
about
now on,
that.
we'll always be bonded. That's
I know
it's just
this.
the immediate
I know
way
this.
that
I
it
know.
is.
I feel like I just came home
It will-
and I'm
get
coming
it.
back.
That makes me like that. That is why I do this and why I work
Yeah.
so hard.
Yeah.
I want everybody to feel that.
Yeah, you are you successful. You did it.
I'm
yeah.
glad you. We love having new
Yeah,
Patriot friends.
seriously.
To our big dysfunctional Patriot
And now you
family.
know, now you know why I love it so much here.
Now I know why.
love you,
Jamie
Jamie
wasn't
Crow.
kidding. She told me she was praising this place to the hilt, and I'm like, could it be this great? Really?
Oh, yeah.
And yeah,
Don't let
no,
the-
it's better than I thought.
I do want to tell the people that are listening, don't let the word warehouse fool you. I think that it hurts us a little bit because I think people think warehouse, concrete buildings and flags.
Mm-hmm.
It is way more than
Way
that.
more than
No,
that.
it's decadent.
So
It's
Yeah.
a decadent
It's a lot to
warehouse.
take in, and this room changes too.
All the
Every time you come here, Jill, this room will be set up differently.
I love it.
Every single
Yeah.
time you come here.
Well, that's a TV
It'll be
studio.
different on Thursday.
It's a studio. It's
Well,
what
it's a
you
studio,
do.
but what makes us even more unique is that we're a venue, so.
A venue and a studio.
and there's
That
no other-
is very,
there's no other
that
place
is
like it,
unique. I've
especially
never
a
heard of that.
patriotic one.
Exactly.
We're the only,
Yes.
we're the only one in all the land, and as Kevin Downey says, the galaxy. What was that, fellas? Sorry,
All right.
audience, like I need more voices in my head.
It's all good. It's
I have
all
enough voices in my head. I have these voices in my head, but it's okay. I love the voices in my head
Oh,
up there.
God.
It goes in my head.
I don't have that face of pain, do I?
Adam, I
Make it
give
go
you,
away.
I'm gonna make an executive decision here. I give you free reign to do one silly thing on the screen during tonight's show. So, no, you don't have to keep shooting us in the head with the gun. I'm over that one.
Uh-oh. That
You
sounds
can come
bad.
up with something else, and we won't say your name on air. You're going messed up. Let's be sorry.
All right, you guys.
Adam,
So,
can we come up with a secret name for you? Can I just say the Prodigy, my favorite nickname for you?
thank you for getting rid of that troll. Good job.
The Prodigy
Donna.
sounds worse, but they won't know who you are.
That's true.
So,
Badass kid.
I see my trolls are here in full force.
He just says, like, I'm so glad that you already made the decision that you're not going to be
Thank
in
you
your
for
parents'
coming
basement
out,
anymore.
haters. Maybe you'll learn something
God
today.
bless you, Adam. This kid's being homeschooled. He's so smart.
I'm 56 and in my kid's basement.
That's all right.
So we're
All
about
right,
to
well, I'm
start
giving
in
you the
48
ability to do
seconds.
something
I'm
cute
going
once
to
throughout
kind of
one
ignore
time
you,
during the show tonight.
but I'm going to turn the camera around
Alright,
so
so
you
be
guys
creative.
can see the show
Like, make
over
us
the
old ladies or something.
Got my microphone.
Okay.
Are you bringing us in or do you want me to bring us in?
I'll bring it.
How much fun is this? All right,
We
do
gotta
I have
update our
hot head?
opening. Hey, Joe, we gotta update our opening. I know you love me, bye.
Thank you so much for keeping
So
the
last
chat safe. I love you guys.
We gotta redo our opening.
All right, we got 15 seconds and we go.
Well, we got a couple more seconds than that because our opening will.
Oh, a couple
come
more
up.
seconds, okay.
You can leave it running if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They know, I'm just giving them,
I love
telling
it.
them what's going on.
It's fun. I can't wait to
This
go
is
back
my
and watch.
beach report
I
family.
can't wait to go back and
Have to watch the beach report, right? Like and subscribe, don't forget. All right, here we go.
How long have I been doing hair so
That was
different?
cute.
She's just the old different style since I've known her. Look there, you'll see in every hair
Yeah.
different style. That's fun.
Welcome to Tune In Tuesday and the Patriots RAW. We are live streaming from the America First Warehouse and the America First Media and Television Network. And I am the woman of many hairstyles.
You are.
We were
We just-
just talking.
Angie has a different hairstyle every time.
We were looking at the opening and we're like, wow, I remember that hair and that hair.
Yeah, we do a lot of hairstyles.
Oh, yeah. So we are joined, did I say we are the most patriotic venue?
In all the land.
Yes, yes.
Look at
So,
that.
We are.
and we are very, very happy to have with us tonight fellow Patriots, Jamie Crow.
Actually, tonight we'll dub them
Patriots.
Patriots tonight.
Patriots.
Yes.
Yes. Jamie Crow and Jill Cohen, welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
to
Thank you
Washington.
so much.
So glad to have
So
you.
excited.
This is Jill's first time here
It is.
in the warehouse, so
It's the best day ever.
that.
And she's smiling ear to ear. from the
Ear to
time
ear.
She's got here.
I'm
That's
having
the
so
best.
much fun.
It's
Oh, we're
yeah.
so
I
happy.
can't wait till you can visit us some more and see
Yeah.
our events in action.
Oh, I'm gonna be back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Once you
great.
come here, it's a little bit of like you gotta want to come back. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
I walked
It's
in
home.
here 6 years ago and I was enamored, and then you gotta be careful what you wish for.
It is literally love at
I'm
first
kidding.
sight.
It really is,
Yeah.
and I gotta tell you guys, it evolved so much from the beginning.
Oh,
It-
definitely.
Joe wasn't even using this whole room yet. It was like maybe like 3/4 of the room, concrete floors, flags everywhere. The projector was here, live music. But over the years,
I remember curtains were behind it, you could see
Yep.
stuff stacked, you know,
yeah, because
for
it wasn't really
storage.
made.
Yeah.
There was no business model for this company, this business that we're doing. It just kind of evolved by the grace of God. So
Mhm.
here we are.
Here we
And,
are.
And it is amazing.
It's
When I first
amazing.
walked through this door, I was just like, yo. This is really cool. I can
And
be
Jamie
here
is
forever.
Definitely part of the America First Warehouse
Oh, yeah.
family, and we'll get to some stuff throughout the night.
And every
but-
time you come, it is different. Every time you come, and you're just like, I missed that last time, and missed that last time, and this is great.
This is new and.
Yeah, I've been coming here for 6 years. I work here. I spent most of my life here now. About probably 6 months ago, I saw something in the back, and I'm like, when did we put that up? And they're like, that's been up since the beginning. And I was like, all right, I missed that in all these years. So I'm still seeing the wonder of the things that, you know,
Yeah.
are here. It's incredible.
It is,
So,
it is.
and we do it why? We do it because we love America, and we love America, and
We love each other,
and
and we
each
love
other.
our country, you know, our country, our fellow countrymen and women.
That's right, and we want to preserve
children.
it.
That's right.
So,
It's the most patriotic place in all the
sure
land.
is.
Mhm.
But by preserving it, and we just celebrated America's 250th birthday this past
Yeah.
Saturday, which is such an amazing thing. No
That's
civilization has
amazing.
lasted that
That's
long.
right.
And Angie and I don't know if you guys, did either one of you get to see Young Washington yet?
I did not.
Okay, did you get to see
Did
it
you
yet?
see it?
What,
The
Young
movie
Washington?
No, not yet.
Oh my God.
Oh my
It's
God.
so-
Okay, good.
I cried like
The whole
tears
time.
pouring down. You heard me like,
every time I would like, it would get quiet, I'd hear,
because as a patriot,
Sobbing.
you know what it
That
is?
was good.
yeah,
I
it was so good.
felt it deep in my, like
Yes.
my bones, like, and I understood, I don't understand, because Washington, what he did is far beyond what any of us could have done yet, probably in our lives, what he did. And seeing him from a young boy and with the calling that God put on his life to do this, and I never knew it from that early on,
I
so
never knew any of this about him.
everybody needs
Yeah.
to see this movie.
It's so great.
I pray they make a sequel.
They will.
We'll show you really quick. If you go to cut one, that I think is the, oh, you know what, that's separate. I'm sorry, don't go to cut one yet. I'm sorry, fellas. If we can go to cut two, there you go. They already read in my mind. That's the movie cover, and I feel like that. Like I wanted to leave the movie theater and start a revolution again.
He played it so brilliantly.
Brilliantly.
So brilliantly. Like he was George Washington.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And then we took Sarah Carpenter with us. We went to Queens on Saturday.
Saturday.
She's a part of D6, so she's been on our shows today. So cut 3A is a picture of Sarah, Angie, and I at Young Washington, a very cash look. We just kind of had very impromptu plans if we can bring up cut 3A.
3A, yeah.
And that's us at the movie theater, very chilled,
that's
very
cute.
excited to see the movie.
It was so cute because I had on my
Romper.
my flag romper. T had on your flag dress.
I was calling it a movie.
And as
It was
soon
a
as we,
movie.
as soon as we walked into the theater, there was a couple that was at the very back of the theater, and we walked in. They were like, "Well, we know where you stand."
And that's all you have to say to me, because then what? I spent 20 minutes
Yes.
talking about the warehouse and what we do.
Yeah.
They were a lovely couple. I hope
Yeah.
they come visit us. And then at the end of the night, Angie and I went home back to my house. It was beautiful out. My backyard is all maggot out. And fireworks in 360 direction.
Oh, it's
You were in DC.
Yep.
Where were you Saturday?
I was home.
You were home?
Yeah, I stayed
Were you
home.
watching President Trump? That's what we were waiting for.
Whatever, of course.
Her and I were just waiting for President
Yeah,
Trump to come
of
out.
Yeah.
And then sometime, I think during that night or the next day, Sarah Carpenter made this really cute thing. So we're gonna show you this real quick. It's cut 3B, it's about a minute. but
Very
it's
cute.
Very cute, and we're gonna show it, because why not? I get chills too. So badass.
So cool. Oh, that sea of people, I remembered so well.
Right?
So, it
But
was
you know what?
so
I wanna
peaceful
tell
and
people, when I
loving
look at
and-
that, where are all those people's energy again?
Yeah.
You guys, a lot of people
Yeah,
fell
they
off of
lost
that
it.
energy.
People got arrested, that's why.
Yeah, but-
They wanted to be shut down.
That just gave me more
More
fuel
energy.
and more,
More fuel.
and to fight for what they were doing to us and to
Yeah.
our friends that got
Absolutely.
the 1,500 and almost 1,600 people, I think that were.
That was pride. in
Yeah,
this
but
country.
some people are ruled by fear,
They are.
and that's the problem.
So they need to find Jesus first.
And apathy as well. I think the greatest problem in our country is actually apathy.
I agree.
And thinking someone else is gonna do this,
Right.
I'll just sit this one out.
Yeah.
No.
That's the problem. Seeing a child being abused, walking the other way,
right.
that's
That's
apathy.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seeing your country going down the toilet, not caring, that's
100%.
apathy.
But in this country, if if you love this country, you want to preserve this country and what the founding fathers gave to us, you have a duty to step up. And back then, when we, I think Angie got me this, I have it up on my wall. When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. And what they were doing to us back in 2020 when this all started is what fueled the fire in me and many people around us that woke us up wide awake. I'm so awake, I don't even want to know half the stuff I really know now. But we have to know because we have to leave this country to our children and our youth and our grandchildren one day.
And their children, and their children.
That's right. And we need to preserve this for another 250 years.
Right.
So when I look at that video and I hear that music, I'm like, that's never left me. I just channel it differently now, but I want, people took a break after Trump got in. Guys, we're not done yet. Trump's the tourniquet on the bleed. We have to keep going. I think Jamie said it on the show before, I think when you were talking to Joe, like, we're not gonna stop fighting until we die. We can't. I don't wanna paraphrase what you said,
We can't
but.
give up, and we can't give in to anybody. It's our time, it's our children's time, and I want my grandchildren to have exactly what I had,
Amen. Amen.
and believe in God.
That's right. And I think
First and foremost, yeah.
we can't fight this without God, and that's something that I say a lot now in every rally and stuff that we do. Yes, we have this country gives you the beautiful First Amendment right to practice your religion of your choice. That's the beautiful part of America. But that does not negate the fact that this is a Christian nation. And if you go back and watch, starting with Young Washington, if you just want to watch something that's an easy watch to get an idea of where this stemmed from, God is in this story in every second of it.
It's very rooted in the story.
And I think it gets even deeper, as his story continues. I really hope we see another.
That's what defined him.
100%.
Totally defined him from a very early age. Losing his father at a very young age.
As an elementary, a young schoolboy age.
Yeah, he was probably like.
Isn't that amazing how your very earliest memories, not even some of them aren't even memories because you're so young, but it does shape the rest of your life.
Sure does.
Absolutely.
And there was a point, and this resonated me. I mean, so many things. Again, nothing. I can't compare any of us to George Washington necessarily, but a few years ago when I was deep into this fight, my own father said to me, like, Teresa, I don't understand you. And I said, Dad, I didn't answer him right away. And I wrote back and I said, Dad, I think God put me, and I'm sure some of you feel this way, on this journey. And I have to answer to him, and I don't understand this journey either. I wasn't in school aspiring to be a freedom fighter. I didn't. I took everything for granted. I thankfully grew up in a very safe town that was conservative. I kind of thought the world, I thought we were the good guys and we were doing the right thing. But it's not for everybody else to understand your journey. You have to follow your calling. And even in Young Washington, I think the earlier part of the movie, his mom was like a little bit nervous, and then I think she realized
she didn't want him to go.
She
and
realized it
become
was
an
bigger
officer
than
in the army or any of that.
But you have to answer God's calling, and then
That's
she
right.
kind of, I don't want to give away too much, but just the symbolicness, the symbolism of that. So my cry to you guys watching is, please stay in this fight. Please stay engaged. Everybody has a role. If you're not comfortable sitting on a stage like us, you could write to your Congress member, you can petition, you can, help share a flyer out, you can donate
Just
here
help
and there.
your neighbors.
Just even help somebody.
Help somebody.
Help
Be
somebody.
just a good Samaritan. I mean, you can
Go
start
to your
there.
township meetings and your school board meetings.
Yes, I didn't do any of that until a few years ago. Even
You
with
don't have to say anything right away. You just
Learn.
show up.
Just show up.
Just show up.
learn.
So they know you're watching.
That's right, and bring a friend, encourage.
As a journalist, I was with the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette for almost 17 years, and that was the thing that I noticed the most because I was at all those school board meetings. I covered seven different school districts and like 5 municipalities. And I was at all the meetings, and the only times the meetings were populated was when they talked about taxes or bathrooms in the school.
See, so we'll learn more about that as the show goes on. We're gonna go to commercial break in a second. We're gonna get deep into Jill and Jamie's, all the stuff they got going on. We'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in.
Most people think they have options.
Yes.
For the best deals when they travel.
What was that?
But here's the shocking truth. 100% of the major travel agencies.
I told Adam he can do one thing in the show. He has free reign to do one thing.
They claim to offer the lowest
If he wants to do it, we gave him. Yeah, go ahead. Let him have it. Enjoy a minute up tonight.
Hi guys, hi Lucky, hi Betty.
Something
Yes, it
special
was
to show?
heat exhaustion. It was not heat stroke. Thank God. Heat stroke is deadly.
organizations that don't support our
Okay.
Although I gotta say, heat
Okay.
exhaustion is the first thing that happens
we got it.
before heat stroke, so
With cut 4.
there's that as
I was
well.
thinking we
But
go right to
anyway,
before after that,
I'm
day one.
fine. I'm tough.
And then segment 2, so segment 2, we're going to
I feel
Jamie, segment 3 is for Jill.
I'm having the
and then
best time of
segment
my
4, I
life
guess, we're
here.
freeballing it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I could include you guys.
Gary,
We said free ball.
we're gonna free ball it.
We're gonna free ball.
Gary was free balling it on Friday. Oh! I'm
guys
kidding,
are
I'm just
great.
kidding.
So
I
you
know.
guys are literally backstage, in a way, of a TV show, of a podcast, here at America First Warehouse.
Oh, God, I haven't
Okay,
seen the
we're,
new commercials yet, and I'm in some of them. I'm
We're in a
scared.
commercial
I'm gonna
right
tell.
now. Now's your
I
time.
mean,
You
I
can ask
haven't seen them
questions
yet.
or anything.
Bill, am I gonna see myself in?
They're gonna talk about my books. I love these guys. This is so great.
I'm scared. Wait, so just tell me what I'm saying again. We want to show part 2 of Young Washington.
So they've offered that if I wanted
Okay.
to see the movie on Thursday, that I could actually sleep in the warehouse. I'm thinking about it.
Silly.
I'm not sure if I can do it, because it really puts me, it's a lot of driving.
I gave
I have
Adam
to go to
free rein and
Philadelphia
I
tomorrow,
gave him
so
advantage.
I don't
He said,
know.
"Okay,
We'll
I'm
see what
going."
happens.
I'm afraid.
Got to get back to Florida, though. The big dogs are waiting for me, literally.
I'm afraid to see what he's gonna do to us. Yeah, I know. That's why when I said it to you, I got a little nervous for a second. I didn't want to have it.
All right, do
I
you
don't wanna
guys,
say too much.
where is
It's a
the
live
event where you are?
on the
So I'm
platform.
in Ronkonkoma, New York. That's Long Island, New York. And
Yes.
I
don't.
can't really tell you exactly.
mind
It's
the little
kind of in the
uncensored
middle
there,
of Long
but
Island,
I'm not
Catherine.
sure if a big
So if you ever want to come to the America First Warehouse,
patriotic.
you should. You should. You just ask me and I'll
Am I
get you
coming
in.
in with this? With this?
Because
What I'm saying?
this is my family now.
I was
We
in my
found- we
control
found-
room.
we-
Honestly, you
Control just
guys,
told us
I
we-
feel so at
Oh,
home here.
okay.
These people are so wonderful.
Okay, here we go.
And
There we go.
Welcome back to the Patriots RAW. Thank you for tuning in this Tuesday with our special guests, Jamie Crow and Jill Cohen, and of course, my BFF Angie.
Yes.
But, hold on, my control room found us part 2 to Young Washington. I have no idea what they found. Let's roll it, fellas. That's how we came rolling in.
That's
I
great.
love it.
That's great.
And the women of
And
that
following
time.
that, yeah.
That's right. Let's show them. We
Wow.
were down on the ground watching that. What did we look like, Ange?
Yeah, this
Thank
is
you,
candy.
Betty.
Cut 4.
You know what? We had to play along. Everybody on Facebook was doing it, so we had to do it
There
too.
you go.
There were me and Ange back in the day while young Washington was flying
cute.
overhead on a giant eagle.
They did gel nails back then.
I kept writing back to the AI thing. I'm like, I don't think I'm like natural. Like they didn't have that back then. But
She's
it
got
does-
nails this long.
It does fit me a little bit, so I'll take it.
That's so funny.
So
We look really good in that.
we do. I think I was born in the wrong time frame, but it's okay. God had His plan. You know what? Perhaps we were born for such a time as this.
Yes, we
Esther-
were.
Esther
We were, because
14.
what is the greatest thing that you could wish for somebody? May you live in interesting times.
That's right. And I don't.
I don't think they get more interesting
No,
than this.
because I think we're living in like a matrix right
Hey,
now.
we are in the matrix.
And I try to keep one foot out and one foot in, and it's very difficult.
it is
I have to
very
dummy myself down and have conversations with people. Everyone wants to talk about dumb shit. I'm like, do you understand there's like a global evil cabal out there drinking the blood of children, trying to take over? And then I lose them at that
And then
point.
they don't know what to say.
Then they're just like, okay, she's crazy. So,
But that's okay.
that's okay, because I live in that truth, and I won't stop saying the truth either.
Amen,
We don't
sister.
care
Where we go
what
when we
people
go
think,
home.
right, Jamie?
That's exactly right. I don't care
I
anymore.
don't care either.
That's right.
I proudly show this tattoo when people, I'm a Q supporter and I'm proud of it.
Uh-huh.
All right, so, see, my girl.
That's it.
Right
So-
there with you.
Jamie.
Yes, we're in good company. I mean, Angie and I have where we go when we go all tattoos. We
Oh,
really,
yeah.
we
You do,
really
wow.
believe.
Yes.
Wow.
Bill's rolling his eyes upstairs. Okay, so, Jamie Crow. Go ahead, Angie, I'll let you do the honors.
Jamie.
You love hard, Jamie.
I love you, Jamie. You're so amazing.
Solid.
Following you, watching you, you are a true patriot.
Well, you can
You
ask
are.
the trolls that too, that troll me.
Yeah,
how much
that
they
means you're
love
doing
me.
something right.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
That's right,
Yeah,
that's
it's-
right.
We all
She
got a
has
lot of
vicious
trolls.
trolls too, really vicious.
Yes.
I'll tell you, the minute I put a post public, I usually stay private since I had Antifa after me. So when I go,
I don't care anymore.
well, I just, you know what it is? The second I put something public, the
So much
second,
hate.
the trolls are right, I'm like, are they waiting for me to put something public?
Yes, they are. Yes,
Or is
they
it
are.
bots? I don't get it.
Yes, they are.
But
Yes,
Jamie, you
they
really
are.
are, we've known you a few years now, and you really are a special person. Like, when I think of all the Patriots and who does what, I really love you, and I love your heart. And I hope you know that it doesn't go unseen, the support that you've given.
You have been a J6 supporter for as many years as they've been there. And what you have done, I don't know if the audience can see behind Jamie.
Well, we can bring up the graphic if you want, they can see that
we
better.
have a flag. This is the original
Oh,
J6.
you can't see it.
If we can go to
J6
cut
flag.
5, just so the audience can see it better.
There you go.
There we
you
go.
Thank you.
Perfect.
And I don't know how many signatures you have on there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mine's on
it's
there.
filled. I know President Trump's signature is on
That's the
there.
best
It
signature.
absolutely is.
Yes, yes. How did you get that?
Labor
She
Day
saw them.
2023,
Uh-huh.
I went to Bedminster.
Okay.
There was a bike rally of 300 bikers that went there, and I had the flag blanket, and I had this with me. I gave President Trump the flag blanket, and
Which
made
is
him
gorgeous.
sign this for the J6 in front of 350 bikers,
Uh-huh.
and it was. I made them cry.
What?
Oh, wow. It's amazing. It really is amazing. And this blanket, oh my gosh.
Are you
See
kidding
this
me?
blanket? You can't see this
How do
blanket.
you know
Oh,
that?
It's so
That
beautiful.
blanket's
Gorgeous.
Joe's, but I made President Trump like
Made with
that.
love.
Details,
It took
please.
me almost 6 months to make that blanket.
It's absolutely
And
gorgeous.
people said that I would never get to give it to President Trump. And I said, don't challenge me to do that, because I did it anyway. And they were like, oh, she knows.
She meant business.
And I did, and President Trump, I don't know how much you guys know about President Trump. President Trump is true American.
Mhm.
Well, I'll put it to
He
you this
loves
way,
his
Jamie. In
country.
my house, my kids know it goes God, Jesus, Donald Trump, so it's
Yes.
pretty high up there for me.
And when your grandkids, last week I went to the Allentown rally at the Mack truck
One of my
warehouse.
favorite Billy Joel songs.
I got surrounded by the state police, which was, quite
Quite
interesting.
right? I would say.
I pulled up to one of the gates that was open there, and I just asked, I said, where do I need to go? Where do we need to go to line up before it goes to the president? And he says, I'll get my boss. So I'm sitting there in my car, and I'm just minding my business. Next thing I see,
yeah.
a marked car come,
Mhm.
and then this black SUV comes right up to my bumper, and I'm just like this.
Oh.
Ma'am, can I see your license? I said, sure, sir. You can have my license. You can have anything you want. And
It's
he's
that
just like-
Jamie Crow woman again.
And he walked back to his vehicle and he checked out my license and he comes back and he says, and what else do you have in the car? I said, well, I have an American flag and I have a J6 flag and I have all my video equipment. And he was like, are you sure? I said, I am positive. And he says, have a nice day.
See, because there's nothing to hide.
I have nothing to hide.
That's it.
And who doesn't want to see the greatest president of the United States?
Amen. Good
I
luck.
do.
In like the first or second or third row in front of him.
Oh, that's
Yes.
awesome.
And he doesn't forget a face, you know, it's pretty
Well, you've
pretty
been
obvious.
32 times, I hope he knows
Yeah.
exactly who you are.
Oh, I think he does.
And you know, it's funny, I think people underestimate Trump. I will tell you that our friends drive for President Trump's motorcades often.
Yes.
And one of our very, very good friends had Dan Scavino in the car with him. And Jamie, you know, you and I are like diehard Dan Scavino fans.
Scavino.
Jamie's trying to get Dan Scavino here. I will throw.
Oh my God, I would.
Oh my God.
I
will
would
die.
love to see him here because, you know what,
Trump's coming next then. If
He's-
Scavino comes, he's coming next.
if Scavino comes here one time, I can guarantee you
President Trump.
President Trump will be here.
Yes. And I know in my heart and soul, I do believe President Trump will be in our building one day. I
Yes,
do
he
believe
will.
that. But Dan Scavino told my dear friend who hosts rallies with me, and we've been on the front line for the 6 years, President Trump watches all the Patriots around the country, and he is so proud of Long Island. You guys are doing the best. You're killing it. I was like, oh my God, he sees us.
He does.
We haven't stopped in 6 years, so it's awesome.
It's so weird that you're saying this because on my podcast that's going on the Beach Report right now, they're telling me that President Trump was watching us earlier today.
That's incredible.
Wow.
I'm like, how do you guys know this?
Well, I will tell you that Joe the Box's show, the America First podcast that you guys were on this morning,
Yeah.
he got a call a few weeks ago from someone we know in the White House and said, I just want to let you know the West Wing was watching your show this morning.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
So, I
It is,
mean,
so the word's getting out.
it is.
Chris Carter.
I love Chris. We love you, Chris. Chris was the one that was encouraging me to come to DC.
I promised, oh, the promises I made. I said, Chris, if you get to the White House and you tell Dan Scavino to come to the American First Warehouse, I'll put your name in the back of my book, the movie in the back of my book.
Ooh, see, she's
And
that.
it was like, would you? And I was like, absolutely.
See?
Tell us about your book.
My book is Over the Wall, J6 and Beyond. It tells a story about how the J6 community, Mama Mickey started.
We love her.
Yeah.
We love you,
Yeah,
Mickey.
We do. And the love for her daughter she has is unimaginable. Ashley Babbitt was a veteran, and she went to the Capitol because she believed in what President Trump, and she got shot.
Murdered. That's
Murdered.
Senselessly
Yes,
murdered.
she was murdered.
Brutally.
She was murdered. And when Mama Mickey decided that she had to do something, that she was gonna go to jail, we would support January 6th. And kind of when I found out about it, it was a little later on. And Mama Mickey was an angel sent from heaven.
I call her I think of her as a matriarch of all the J6.
So is Nicole.
Yeah, she's so strong.
Mhm.
So
Yes,
strong.
Nicole too.
What a strong woman to lose your daughter and then stand up for the rest of the country.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's incredible.
Endlessly, and then stood on that corner for 906 days.
960
In every
days.
element
It
of
didn't
whether
matter
you
if
your
it rained,
family
And get
snows,
arrested.
whatever.
and get arrested and
Screamed at,
be
yelled at. Yeah.
tortured.
Treated like
I
crap.
can't believe this, how the lengths and depths of the evilness that the opposition did.
And not even that, the guards there even, you know what I mean? Some days they were nice and some days they just weren't, they just didn't care. And you know, if we have the whole country like that, we will never get this country back.
That's right. You know, that's so true, Jamie, because we the people hold the power, and the
We do.
Constitution was made to restrict the
do.
government, not us. And if we
Absolutely.
all stood up at once, like pandemic, after 2 weeks the soldiers spread, if we all just stood up and said, we're not doing this, like, look at hantavirus lasted like a day because everyone said, nope, not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we all just say, nope, not doing
Yeah,
it,
not doing it.
they're not doing it. There's more of
Right.
us than them.
But President Trump's our president of the United States. And he believes in us, so we need to believe in him also.
That's right.
Yep, yep.
Don't you feel a lot of people are folding on him now? People that
Yes.
love him and
Yes.
it's driving me
So
crazy.
mad about it. Like,
I'm
what
mad
are you
about
doing?
it.
We watched this
You were
man
so
give
loyal.
up everything.
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 You voted for him
What are
3
your thoughts
times.
on that? Why are they doing this?
Because
Why
they're,
are they,
they're
why is some of our J6ers giving up on President Trump when he pardoned them?
Mhm.
You know, I don't understand how he pardoned you, he never promised anything more than that, it was just to pardon you. I'm thankful that he pardoned
Amen.
every J6er, or almost every J6er, that we can come back from this, we can learn from this. We learned a lot.
A lot.
I've learned a lot from January 6th, from standing out in that corner and listening to everybody's story in that jail. I felt it. I lived it. I lived it just as much as they did.
Mm-hmm.
We might not have been sitting there, but we lived it. I lived it. And that's January 6th. January 6th heroes are my heroes.
Yes.
And they always will be my heroes and they will be my family,
Amen.
Yes.
no matter what.
That's right.
I will never turn my back on January 6th.
Jamie, as we close out of this segment, just tell people where they can find your YouTube podcast.
I'm on Facebook and I'm also on YouTube, Jamie Crow, James Gage 2885.
Excellent. And when we come back, I'll show you a QR code for that. Stay with us. We'll be right back and we'll talk to Jill. Oh my God, I thought this was my video. I was scared. I saw the bathtub. I haven't seen it yet. I wish there was a, Bill, am I
Oh, yeah,
gonna be
the
on these commercials? I need to know.
Oh my God, guys, that's good.
I'm scared. I come into work last
Okay,
week. That
people,
bathtub is sitting
I
on
need
2
details.
orange containers of wheels. And he's
What
like,
the
"Yeah, we have a
actual,
new commercial." And I'm like,
What do you mean President Trump was watching? I want to know more.
That's
Oh, good.
hilarious.
Oh, I'm so happy.
His
I really
picture and the Donald was commenting. LaDonna, you
It's just
saw
being on
this?
today.
It would be so beautiful if America First Media and Television Warehouse could take over the whole nation. Did you hear this?
I didn't.
One of my followers says, it would be so beautiful if America First Media and Television Warehouse could take over the whole nation.
We would love, I mean, hey.
Would
Yeah.
that
We would just be happy if they stopped shadow banning us for a little while.
Yeah, right? From
We
your
would
lips
maybe
to
franchise
God's
one
ear.
day. One
Yeah.
day we may franchise. People want warehouses all over the country. You never know.
It's pretty cool.
We awesome.
This, you guys, this is really cool. And I think people should do this all over the country. Because can you imagine, you just have a great big space and you can put anything in
But
it?
isn't it amazing that, you know, America First Warehouse is telling it, like, we were real patriots and tell the truth.
That's right.
Like, and it needs to get out, like, I don't
we're not-
understand
we're
why more
unafraid.
people aren't watching.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
we're unafraid. We're
Yeah.
proud to do this. We're going to keep doing it. As long as God keeps it on our hearts, we're going to keep going.
You got that right, girlfriend. Mm-hmm.
And because we can't give up.
No,
No,
we can't.
Never.
Never.
I don't care if people
And,
don't
and
watch.
literally, I mean, what Joe's put into this, we don't, it's not, it was never about the money for us. Obviously, we need to sustain this building, but this is a truly real love. This is a different way to be a patriot by having this. In New York, out of all places, people are so surprised.
Yeah.
But the Patriots in New York have a lot of grit. They have a lot of grit. I have to tell you, look, think of Donald Trump, Dan Bongino, Rudy Giuliani. These are all, they have an extra grit. They just do.
They have
You
to.
have to. You do.
This is not a time for wimps.
It's not.
Not at
Because
all.
the wimps are on the other
Well,
side.
we can't have them anchoring us down either.
No, we can't let anyone pull us down to their level.
No way.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Rudy, of course.
You know what I mean? Like, what, and
Rudy Giuliani, John Easton,
Right,
Mike
LaDonna.
Lindell,
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Kavanaugh.
I'm
If you
still
go back
kinda
and see
lost
the
here.
attack, the political persecution.
Did President Trump
and you
come
can't
on the
give up.
beach
They didn't
report?
give up,
Like,
so we can't give up.
like, really?
Telling the
You
truth.
sent him a thank
It
you?
will win.
What?
God wins in the end. The truth will win.
LaDonna,
And we'll get
please
justice.
And we're
We
so
will.
close.
elaborate like
I
a
feel like we're
lot
so
on
close,
this.
finally.
Because I'm kind of,
I can't wait.
kind of confused. Like, he was on the beach report commenting as the president? What? Is that real? How's that work?
Welcome back to the Patriots RAW. We just wanted to throw up Jamie's QR code. It's cut 6. If you guys can pull that up for us, thank
Thank
you.
you.
So that'll
That's how
take you to
reach
her YouTube channel for the Jamie Crow 2885, the James Gang.
How often are you on your podcast?
Not too often, but I'm coming back because I stopped because the trolls would stalk me at work.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was just getting ridiculous. But now, at this point, if my company wants to fire me, see ya.
See?
I'm out of there.
She's a free
Because
American.
I will. I'm an American,
And she's a patriot, and
And
there's
you're
no
allowed
fear
to
in a
speak.
patriot heart.
That's right.
yeah.
That's right.
And I'll tell the truth,
And you don't care.
and I don't care.
That's right. That's
We got
right.
your back, sister.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
So now we're gonna
Our
switch.
new sister.
Yes, we're gonna switch gears to Jill Cohen. So
Jill's
you're
in
from
Germany.
Florida.
I am.
You're from Florida.
Well, I'm
and I love
originally
your-
from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Is
Is
it
that
Pittsburgh?
how you and Jamie met? Because you guys have been,
No.
so how did you guys? how did
Jamie
you
and I
meet?
actually, we just met in person on 9/11 this past year
Really?
in Shanksville.
Oh my God.
It was a plan to meet because we've been Facebook friends for a few
I
years
love that.
and we don't even know how. We just
God
started.
God did it.
Yeah.
Yes, it was God. It was God.
God did
With
it.
Jamie and I were meant to be sisters.
I love
and
that.
friends.
Isn't that great?
And,
Like,
Okay,
it's
fine,
so
we'll
awesome.
share Jamie with you.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
yeah,
You're our
yeah.
sister
No,
now
you
too.
gotta
I'm
share.
kidding.
You
You're our
guys
sister
share
now
Jamie
too.
with me
No,
forever.
we're all
I
gonna
love
be
this
together.
girl.
That's okay.
And
She's
said, "Come to
amazing.
Shanksville."
She is.
Yeah. No, really.
That's awesome.
I met her in person in Shanksville, and the two of us were like, we'd known each other forever, and we just started hanging out. And
amazing.
then I was here last year on July 13th to honor Corey
Yes,
Comprador.
we didn't talk about that on the last
We
show.
have
I'm
to
glad you
talk.
brought that
Yeah,
up.
we do have to talk about
Yes,
Corey.
I messed that up.
Yeah, so when President Trump got shot, I was in Fort Lauderdale. I was driving home. I got home, my roommate had the TV on, and I was just like, looking at these people I knew because being from Pittsburgh. So writing for the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, Butler was my beat because I was a
Wow,
North
awesome.
reporter. So that was really like
It hit home, like,
big time. I mean, the people in the audience were my friends and people
wild.
I've interviewed and people I knew, commissioners, Butler County,
Wow.
you know, just
diplomats and
like,
dignitary
yeah,
type
like
people.
the
yeah.
people I used to interview for the newspaper, you know, and then of course old Vincent Fusca, you know who he
I've
is,
taken
right?
pictures with
Yeah.
Vincent Fusca before.
Yeah, Vincent's
wink.
great. We love him.
I love him.
So I seeing him there, like he kind of like I zoomed in. I was like,
Me too.
oh my
He
god,
caught my attention too.
Yeah,
It's like
because he
right
had his
there.
hat on and he
Yeah.
was just so recognizable, and he like didn't seem to even know what was happening.
He looked like he felt like he had a duty.
Yeah.
Like he wanted.
Like he was standing.
He was
and it
so,
like,
intense.
I can tell you what was going on. I have
Okay.
talked to him since.
Oh, wow, okay.
Well, I saw him last year. I saw him at it was actually a motorcycle ride for Corey in Saxonburg, which is kind of Corey's neighborhood.
That's awesome.
He was the fire chief for Buffalo County or Buffalo Township.
Was Vincent was?
No,
Corey was.
Corey
Right,
was.
right, right.
Corey was.
Right.
So
Oh, right.
he was. I'm just letting you know he was very beloved
Oh,
in the
yeah.
area because he was a fire chief and he was a first responder.
Mm-hmm.
And that day he saved the life of his wife and daughter.
Yes, he covered them.
Yeah, he
Yes.
covered them and he actually died in his daughter's arms.
That's a real man right there.
Yeah.
That's a real man.
I need to find me one of those.
And ever since then, the family, of course, is devastated, but it's worse than that. So they've had to move because of all the death threats that Helen
Imagine this
gets.
poor
Death
child
threats?
has to
Oh
like.
my
Yes,
God.
the
Like,
widow
has to-
gets death threats. And I'm a widow as well. My husband died almost 4 years ago. And to be a widow in this world, I don't understand, but they come down on you so hard. Like it's so tough. People are very cruel. Sometimes my family, well, my husband's family, you know, treated me like I was nothing, even though I had cared for him until he died and they didn't do anything. But whatever. I understand they had guilt.
That's right.
But,
God's watching it all.
Yeah, exactly. God's watching everything. I make no I'm not ashamed of anything I've done. So I'm good with that. But anyway, so I was in Butler on July 13th and they honored Corey. It was so beautiful. They had this huge motorcycle run.
That's awesome.
There were just like hundreds of
Didn't
motorcycles.
Scott Lebedo present them with a painting that day?
I remember something about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
think you're right. And another artist, Christopher Tomko, made a beautiful statue.
Oh, yes, the
Yes.
statue. That's right.
Yes, and so I'm friends with the Tomkos.
Oh, that's great. Maybe
And,
he'll come on one day. We could talk about that.
I could definitely
That'd be
hook you
great.
guys up. Yeah, and his wife Cecilia is amazing, and
We
so
love to
yeah,
honor people
yeah.
like that.
So shout out to my friends.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So I went to Butler last year for July 13th because I had to be there. You know, I didn't even know what I was doing, and they just welcomed me home, and they were just so great. You know, and made sure that I got interviews with everybody, and that it was me and the Epic Times reporter, and I loved her too. She was super cool, but it was just the two of us covering this,
See, yeah,
which I
because
thought was
the
weird.
mainstream-
And that's
Yeah.
sad, that's sad.
That
you
is
know,
very,
I mean,
very sad.
This poor man, you know, and his family, what they have gone through. You know?
What and so yeah, the death threats and everything, and their lives will never be the same.
Never, never.
And the daughters, I mean, can you imagine your father dying like that?
No, you're at a rally on a beautiful day in the summer. You just
Yeah.
want to watch your future president speak. I mean,
Who would have even imagined?
But more than that, the people of that area, Butler, they are shell shocked. They are so they don't have any faith in the law, in justice,
safety or the-
safety
especially,
or
yeah.
anything, and they're so up in arms now that so we're coming up on the second
believe it.
anniversary of Corey's death. And yes, it was President Trump being shot, but it's the anniversary of Corey's
That's
death.
right, yeah.
And they're not doing anything for him. And I just find that reprehensible.
It is.
I'm up here because I wanted to be there.
That's
I wanted
amazing.
to do whatever they were doing.
Right, right.
And I'm
I think
like,
is that Monday the 13th? Is Monday the 13th?
is it Monday?
9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. I think it's Monday.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think you're right. Yeah. And I so Celia and Christopher wanted to do something. Cecilia actually, she's
It
like,
should be annual, right?
She said, we were trying to get something set up and nobody would help us.
That's horrible.
And made it very clear that it's because there's a war that nobody seems to like there. I don't know. And that
There's a Facebook group, PA Patriots, I think, right? Is that one?
Yes, yep.
Maybe let's, come on, Patriots, come out and let's
Yeah,
get
yeah,
some
somebody
Corey.
do something for
Yes,
Corey.
something.
How about a
And-
motorcycle
I mean, I'm
parade?
part of that
How
group, I
about
think, maybe we can message
Yes,
people.
something, I mean, someone has to recognize him, and they're not gonna do it in his hometown, so,
That's
Not
crazy.
even his own firehouse?
nobody.
That's
They
awesome.
wanted, the people who wanted to were just told, yeah, just
You
keep
know, but we're
going.
honoring him now.
That's
You
bullshit.
know,
Yeah.
we're doing a, you know, us even just talking about it,
Mhm.
Keeping the memory alive.
Yeah.
keeping the
Keeping the
memory
name alive.
alive.
I'll never shut up about Corey.
We should
Never.
put him up in here.
Absolutely, we should.
That's a
We
great
should put him up
idea.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
All
a-
right,
that's
Joe
a
the Box, if
great
you watch it,
idea.
I'll bug you tomorrow. But, well, so Jill, I also wanna make sure, we do have another segment after this.
Mhm.
2 segments, am I like that off today? I want you to tell us about your books.
Okay.
Do you wanna start with,
I'll start with the 9/11 book
Okay.
because it was the first book that I ever published. And I self-published myself. I don't
can
do.
we zoom in here?
Yeah. Oh,
You know
yeah,
what, I'll do
that's
it with you, 'cause
okay.
the camera's on you.
Okay, here we go. I'll put it over here. Well, anyway, this is my book. It's called Like It Was Yesterday, A Journalist's Files Since 9/11. I started writing a diary on 9/11 because my brother was working in a building next to the World Trade Center, and I couldn't find him. And I kept calling and calling, you know how it
Oh,
goes.
yeah.
He
Busy
survived,
times.
so I'm gonna say that
Praise
quickly
God.
because people are always like, "What happened?" So he's fine, and but anyway,
Yeah, but that fear was real.
yes,
That
so
day,
real.
You know?
And I never forgot how I felt that day, and I couldn't imagine how people felt who lost
Yeah,
family
it's-
members.
We lost a few from our town, it was rough.
Yes, really rough. We all know people who, especially living in this area.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Um,
My babysitter, when my daughter was young, her babysitter's husband died. Yeah,
Oh,
really.
right down a couple blocks away, yeah.
Yeah. How many children
And
lost
they
their
had, like,
parents?
yeah,
So
it's
many.
terrible.
You know,
Terrible.
it was such a tragedy. And I realized, like I said, I was writing for the Post-Gazette. I started writing for the Post-Gazette after 9/11. I actually hadn't started. I had just moved from Switzerland to Pittsburgh.
That's a
like
big-
a
that's
few
like-
months before that, before 9/11.
That's like-
Thank God it was before
Right.
9/11,
That's
because
right.
I don't know if
Yeah.
we would have ever moved.
That's right.
So
Well, God has
yeah,
his plans.
He has his
Yeah.
plans for sure. And so coming from Switzerland, it was a big kind of. I mean, it was a shock 9/11, of course, but not just for me, but for the whole world, because we had the people in Switzerland looking at us, and they hear Pittsburgh, and the whole. Did you know that they told the whole world that Pittsburgh had been hit?
I remember but didn't something go down in PA?
No, well, yes,
Well,
in
the plane-
Shanksville.
Oh,
Shanksville,
But that's
right.
an hour
Right.
away. But the news reports, because over in Europe, they don't know how big
I
it
didn't
is
remember
here.
that, but okay.
So yeah, so they were basically telling everybody that it had hit
Oh,
Pittsburgh.
wow.
And so my relatives in Switzerland were
Panicked, of
terrified,
course.
you know, but we were like, no, we're fine, we're fine. However, I started writing a diary that day, and I wrote for several months, and that's how the book starts. And then over 10 years as a municipal and school district reporter, I was writing stories about kids and their reactions to 9/11, wanting to fight the war on terror. I followed 3 families of veterans. One of them didn't come home, died in Afghanistan.
Wow.
Joe Riley. They renamed the American Legion post in his
Oh, I love
town
that.
after him, which is unheard of, to be naming an American Legion post after a young person.
I love that.
It was amazing. So
That is
yeah,
amazing. And I
yeah.
think what you said about the children, I think people don't realize in the chaos what the impact it is for children. It's, you know, and that's really why I think most of us are in this fight, because of the
The
children.
children, that's right.
So
Of
that
course
was the
it's
point.
because of the
It's
children,
it's
because
only,
they're our
right?
future.
It's the only because of the children,
It's only
right?
because of the children, actually.
So before we go, we'll come back and talk a little bit more about this, but before we go to the commercial break, just tell the audience, we can get these books. She has this, and she has a book about her adoption, which seems to be a beautiful story, with another one coming out, but it's jillbooks.com. If we can bring up really quick as we close out, I'm lost my place.
Cut 7 and
Cut
8.
7 and right to break.
Thank you.
All right, too short. Up.
Yep,
That's our YouTube. Okay, and the next one. We'll come right back with that.
thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that very much. I'm not very
Oh,
good
it was
at
up. I was looking at her. They already had it up. You got
Yeah,
actually,
that's
Adam.
right.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
What's up?
While we're talking about it,
So you guys have a
Perfect.
store?
Oh, you haven't been next door yet?
No, I didn't.
Oh, Jill, we gotta bring you
Come
next
on,
door.
I can't show you everything in one
I'm
day.
like, every time I turn around, there's something else.
Have you seen the Motor Club yet?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, so
yes,
it's
I
in the
did
front
see
of the
that.
Motor Club.
Oh, okay.
It's a full-fledged 3-room
Yep,
mega
we'll
store.
get there.
Okay.
We can't show her everything. We can't
And
put
no-
every surprise.
Just so you know, in case it matters while you're here, because they can do stuff pretty quick, they can make anything custom. So if you have like a logo for your
Yes.
beach report or whatever, they can make anything custom, but it's a patriotic store.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, that's
I didn't
cool.
want to tell her that part.
Good to know.
That was the surprise for tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Um,
Hi guys, almost forgot about you over here. Thank you for sharing this to Facebook, Petty. I really appreciate it.
for justice,
Thank you, thank you.
during the rally
So,
in New Hampshire.
Yes.
Dave's dad was
And then you
at
came
the,
here.
And I came here.
at the what?
When they called me from the front
Dave's
row.
dad was at the what,
They said where
Kathy?
you were supposed to be sitting. You was in prison.
Oh.
Sean Ray.
First bomb attempt to the tower. Oh, in 1993. Right.
Kept me
Wow.
away from there that day. And they called me and said, "What do you
Thank
think
you,
about
Lucky. Thank you.
We had an event going on
So
here.
much
Prison just
fun.
was shy. I said,
And I
don't
love
see
that they're
anything.
helping me
It's
to
just
advertise my book.
Yeah, it was-
I don't
it
think
was
I do it
like
very
changing
well
day.
because I haven't sold any books in a while. But guess what? I sold a book today.
That's the day I knew I was.
And you
I
bought
meant
one.
what I said about fighting on the front line. I knew the day. If they would've
Thank
shot me
you,
dead, I would, the next day
guys.
would've
I'm
been-
so
my life
glad
would've
you're
been different.
here. But
I
I want
would've
to hear
went to the
more
front
about
line somewhere, and I
President
probably
Trump
wouldn't be here today,
launching.
but
I still
knew
can't
at that
believe
moment
that. I'm
everything
so
that I said,
confused by
I
it.
meant.
My ex was climbing
Because I would have.
stairs on a bridge
It just
when
made
the
it
planes
more
hit.
powerful.
That would've
Whoa.
made me
Wow.
go crazy.
The
because
Verizon,
he
oh,
was
the
only one
Verizon
who
and
had to
Narrows
turn us
Bridge,
around
right?
Yes.
At that time.
Oh,
and then it
what?
was Then.
We drove over the
it was-
Verizon
And then it was
today.
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
I think
And
you were in
know,
the car
and
with
you
me when
just-
I did
you
that,
drive,
maybe.
you
Not
got
sure.
to go.
Anyway.
That's right.
Yeah, I think you
Charlie
were.
would want
I think
you to
you
keep
were.
going. He would want you to keep going.
Anyway,
Dialogue.
here we are,
This is so
America
fun.
First Warehouse.
This was like 20 takes.
Yeah.
He's like, I take 25.
All right, let's see. What else do you guys need to know? What did I miss? What were you saying while we were
1, 2, 3,
talking?
woo! Woo! Midnight out.
Oh, in Facebook I can see comments. Was it in Facebook? There might be a way to get comments on YouTube afterwards because sometimes I see them and I'm not really sure how I do that.
Where's my Jason?
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll try.
Where's my Jason button?
If you go back over your comments from
It was-
earlier
he
today, you
hung
will
it
see a pic
at Rudy's
and it
birthday,
says
it
the
was on
Don
the
about
D-Day
3
booth.
times. He was pleased
Welcome back
watching
to
your
the
interview.
Patriots
I told
RAW.
him amen.
And we are going to continue with Jill Cohen about, you have another book out too.
Yes, I do.
And you were adopted.
I was adopted as a baby.
Yes. This book, I'll pass it over.
Yeah, I want her to be able to
hold it up.
I'll
yeah.
hold it over
In case
here.
they zoom in on her, that she
Okay.
can.
Oh, I was just changing books. Okay, great. There we go.
So
This is called
pick it
Do
up.
You Think About Me on My Birthday?
Oh.
And the title, I know, it's poignant when you realize people.
I love it.
Yeah. When you,
I mean, I do.
yeah.
I love the sentiment behind that.
Did you know you were adopted?
Yes.
Okay.
I've known I was adopted since I was a baby. My parents didn't ever hide it from me or anything, and it is part of my life story. My
Love
brother
that.
and sister were adopted as well, and we.
I have to say
That's
kudos to your
beautiful.
parents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It's
beautiful.
very beautiful.
Yeah, they had my mother had several miscarriages,
God
and
bless her for doing.
the replacement.
You're the
which
real
is
thing.
which is okay, you
That's
know.
right.
I was raised by wonderful people, wonderful family. I'm very close to my brother and sister. I just spent Washington D.C. with my sister-in-law and my nieces.
I love that.
Which is really amazing to see the second generation
It
of
is.
us,
Yeah.
because my brother has never met anybody who looks like him
Oh.
or is related to him, except for his children. You know, if you
Wow.
think about that, it's
Yeah.
pretty
It's
weird.
wild. It is.
Yeah.
It is, because most people don't
Realize
they don't
that.
understand
They don't
that.
think
Yeah,
about that, yeah.
it is very weird. But my story is a very weird story. I call it a mind-blowing adoption story because it's mind-blowing. When I was adopted as a baby, it was a closed adoption, state of Colorado. I was adopted by a Jewish family in Children's, and I was converted to Judaism as a baby. My mother wasn't Jewish, they told me, but I became a Jew that way. So I'm raised on, going through my life. And when I went to college, when I was 17, right before I went to college, my parents split up. And it was very messy divorce.
Devastating,
It was
yeah.
devastating.
Yeah.
It was more devastating than I knew because my biological father had been stalking me this whole time
What?
and watching and waiting for his chance, which he took. And he thought that I might need him. which
Oh
is-
my goodness.
which was
Sounds very narcissistic
yeah.
of him.
Oh yeah. It was the last thing I needed actually. But he showed up in my dorm with his
It's a
wife.
bit selfish to
It's
reach out like that,
it's
you know?
beyond selfish
Yeah.
actually. It was
To disrupt your
it
life
was
like that
cruel
in that
is what
manner.
it was.
Yeah.
And it was in secrecy and he didn't tell me who he was, so he scared us very much, you know. My parents are like, all of us, who's this man? Because he came to my dorm with his wife and said a lot of weird things and creeped me out and said, we knew your family back in, and I know everyone my parents know.
Yeah, that's
like there
wild.
aren't strangers coming out, you know, it was just.
Especially showing up at your dorm.
Right, in my
Yes.
dorm, which
That's
is,
so
which is horrible.
It's not cool.
It's predatory.
It is.
And you're right. And years later, I was with a friend of mine I went to college with. We wanted to go back to Ohio University, you know, hang out. It was like
Yeah,
10,
it's like
15 years
PTSD
later.
though.
Yeah, well, I mean, just to college fun, you know, just to go. And we were like, oh, let's go to our old dorm, you know. But I'm like, well, we can't get in there. That's where the college kids live. And we did get in.
Yeah.
And
when
then
we
you realized, right?
And when we got in, I went, oh,
That's how he got
That's
in.
how he got
it's
in.
funny you was as you were saying that, you know, my son just graduated college, so he's my oldest. And like it's like lockdown at college. There's like
Yeah.
a lot, so like the fact that they could just get in then is very alarming.
well, this was 1980.
it's alarming.
4 that
Yeah.
he did this. So shows up, lies to me, doesn't tell me who he is, says he's going to help me publish a book because I'm going to school for journalism. So
Well, maybe that's where you got the writing from,
yeah.
though, which is
well,
interesting.
no, I don't.
No?
I don't
It
think
makes-
so.
All right, we don't want to give him any. We're not going to give him any props.
I don't know. When I was 10 years old, I'll never forget it. I was standing on the corner in New Jersey with my cousins and my brother and sister and everything. And for some reason, I thought I will live a life worth writing about.
See, and you did.
I did
And you
not
are.
know I had already had a life worth writing
Yeah,
about, even without
seriously.
doing anything at all.
Yeah.
But there was this man, and yeah, it scared us. I ran away from school actually. I ran to the beach. The beach
Beach
report
goes,
is
you
a
love
big
that
thing
beach.
with it. I'm always at the beach. So I ran to the beach, whatever, lots of stuff happened. But it was there that the truth came out, and this man was my biological father.
Wow.
And had to have a talk with my parents and all of this. And then for several years after that, there was a lot of, I would like to know where I came from. And he would hold that in front of me like a,
Like a
carrot and a
carrot.
horse.
Mhm.
And I wanted to know who is my mother. Oh, you can meet your mother.
If.
And and all of this stuff. And then one day I was sitting with one of my best friends, and she was going to Colorado to go skiing with her boyfriend. And I was a little jealous, and I was like, yeah, if I wanted to go to Colorado, I could go too. And she's like, you could not. I was like, yeah, all I got to do is pick up the phone, I'll get a plane ticket and take that. And she's like, BS, prove it. Well, I proved
She proved it.
I proved it.
You proved it.
It was not my finest hour, and that man jumped on that, and I showed up, and that's what I did, meet my mother.
Wow.
That's all. It's all in the book if you want to know the facts and the little details. But this, you know, it sounds like a creepy story, and it is
No,
a creepy. And it's
your
creepy
story.
in a lot of ways.
I mean, you can be, yeah,
But I just want to say this book is a fun story. It's a trip to the 80s. It's
That's
like you
cool.
go back into the
Oh, wow.
80s,
Yeah, that's
and I went to the Jersey Shore, and that was like my first time away from home, as being at the Jersey Shore. Of course, my parents were divorcing, and a lot of drama and horrible things happening, and I even hitchhiked right in front of my dad.
a lot of
Oh
people,
my
a lot of
goodness.
people talk about hitchhiking back then in the 70s and 80s. It was
Yeah,
a different
back then
time.
they did.
I
Not
jumped out of
anymore.
Dad's car and like put my thumb out, and he's like, "What the?" You know, and I got in some like a Camaro or something.
Very different back
And the
then.
guy was nice. He's like, "You running away from that guy?" I'm like, "That's my dad." And he's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah,
different back
can
then.
you drive me into Beach Haven?" He's like, "Okay."
I won't even let my daughter get in an Uber at 18 years old, so like it's so different now.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, I didn't know what to think about anything because
None of us do at that age, though.
No.
at the
and
end of
that's
the day.
true, but I was really thrown into a tailspin.
Yes,
I mean,
sure.
parents
Emotionally
and
and
So much going on.
Two
at
sets
one
of
time.
yes,
parents with total
and
different-
the first set getting divorced was a blow because
Yeah.
we're told as adoptees you're chosen, you're special.
Right, so
We're-
why you do-
yeah.
yeah.
And all of a sudden I find out my dad's a cheater. He'd been cheating on my mom for years. Oh, years.
Oh, I
it was
had a dad like that.
horrible. Yeah, it was nasty. And so then I couldn't trust anybody
Yeah.
anymore. And
Yeah.
it also affected me as a young woman.
Of course, and
I-
it shapes you a little bit for
It
like
certainly
Big
does.
time.
You know,
And here
Absolutely.
I had so many lofty goals about, I'm going to save myself for marriage and I'm going to meet the perfect man and have the perfect children. And I just had all these plans. And then
It
I'm
doesn't
like,
exist.
yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, what? And and I ended up kind of wrecking myself a little bit.
It's part of the journey,
It's what we
sister.
do, yeah.
It's part of the journey.
It's all in the book.
That's awesome.
I don't like to read that part out loud, but I'll read other parts.
Well, you know
but
what?
it's-
I honestly applaud you for being raw and real and telling your full story for what it really was,
Yeah.
because I'm sure not every story is the same, but for other adoptees or kids that were adopted, I'm sure there's some kind of cathartic thing reading someone else's story and understanding. Even adopted kids have messy stories sometimes beyond the adoption, and that's my cousins
That's
went through
life.
that. Actually, all of my adopted cousins had pretty hefty stories. Now that I'm thinking about it, this might be a good gift for them.
Well, yes, and actually, all adopted kids have hefty stories, and you can't discount that, and you can't make us feel like, oh, you had
You're
a
just
good
lucky
life.
enough to be adopted, right?
Yes,
Like,
you're lucky you have parents.
Somebody told my cousin that, and that's why I'm saying
Yeah,
I
you're
don't feel
lucky
that way.
you even have parents, and even to this day, I have people telling me, you're a grifter, you're a user. Yeah, and I'm like, why do you talk to me like that? But I think I must bring it on myself, because when you're adopted, you are always told how lucky you are and how you feel like you don't deserve anything because you came into this world with nothing.
Nothing.
I didn't even own the clothes that they gathered me in the agency. My mother had to give those back after she picked
my
me
gosh.
up.
Wow.
So I'm literally was naked and naked and unafraid.
Right? But you know what? God had a plan for you.
He did.
And sometimes, I see it the other way now. I in this fight, you lose a lot, like being a
Yeah.
freedom fighter, right? So
Yes.
I'm at odds with a lot of people, and even family and friends. Blood makes you related. It doesn't make you family.
That's right.
That's right.
Family.
And so, even though we're taught differently, that's, your family is who's in your heart, who's gonna love you unconditionally, and
It's true.
I commend every parents that adopt. I think that was an option I thought I was gonna have to take one day. I have cousins that I'm so grateful for, and I'm happy that that's what your birth parents decided to do.
You mean my adoptive parents?
Well, I'm glad
Oh,
your
you mean
birth
my
parents decided
okay,
to put
so
you up
that
for
is what I
adoption.
found out, and thank you for pointing that out because you don't really know, when you're adopted,
yeah.
what's your story, and you think that they didn't want me. I was given up. They say that given up for adoption, and relinquish is a
Yeah.
big word too in my world, and I was. Very actually grateful to find out that my mother loved me so much that she but was so afraid of my father. He wanted to put me in a kind of a cult.
Oh.
See, so she was protecting you.
She was
selflessly.
Totally selflessly,
Yeah, selflessly.
because
Makes me wanna cry.
Which makes sense when you see later on down the line what you encountered.
Thank you. And
Dealing.
she warned the adoption agency that he would do what he did, and they did not warn my parents,
Wow.
which is a crime. I think it's terrible that we didn't know. And
Yeah,
this,
that if this
yeah.
creep, if she tries to seek out her
Yeah.
father one day, or he looks for her, he's got some
Yes.
issues.
She
Yeah,
said he will find her.
that's a duty that the adoption
They
agency
had a
should've-
duty
Yeah.
and they neglected to tell us that. And we didn't know somebody could ever find you.
Right.
It didn't happen to my brother or
People have
sister.
such a hard time finding their birth parents or their
Yeah,
children.
yeah.
So that the fact that he found, well, that sounds.
Oh,
was
well,
very
he
creepy.
was a lawyer.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
so
a
he had-
liar.
Yeah.
and he worked for the IRS at some point. He never told me how he found me, but my mother told me that he would have her sign papers every year to get my adoption papers out of the archives.
Wow.
because that's where they go. If nobody's asking,
That's
they
it,
go
huh?
and they're gone. And
Thank you
he
guys, 20
he had
seconds.
them released
That's-
every year.
That is wild. Well, guys, please check out jillsbooks.com. Jill, is it Jill Books?
Jill Books.
Jill books.com. We do have that QR code. I think it was up before, so if they want to throw it up again.
Yes.
We are going to make a few very quick announcements. I know we're running a few minutes late, and then we're going to get to our prayer. And so, fellas, if you can bring up for me cut 9. I'm going to go through these very quick.
Yep.
Cut 9 is my mom's new business, Leah's Gems. She's on Whatnot. Mom, I'm giving you a plug here on my show. If you want to look for beautiful jewelry, check my mom's Whatnot page out. On this Thursday, we are bringing you movie night. Remember the Alamo, Don't Sharia My Texas. Director Chris Burgard would be here. Please get your tickets now. And then we're going to the car show we're having on Saturday, honoring America 250. You can come down and be a spectator. Spectators are free. Cars are $20 to register. We will have a DJ and vendors. And then, they put a show of the car. Wow, guys, thank you. On August 1st is Range Day. You can come shoot with all the Patriots out east. It's it's an off-site event.
I wish I could do
And
that.
a fundraiser for us. But on that same day, Lego Man Productions, our very good friend, Pardon J6er, Robert Moores, and his wife Olivia, they will be in Pennsylvania having the Freedom Party. We love you guys so much. I will probably see you there. And we are going to say our prayer and we're out. So,
Alrighty.
good?
In 2 days, I have surgery.
We do. I have you in the prayer, but yes,
Yeah.
Andy's having surgery. I will have some co-hosts next week and a couple of weeks after. I can't wait for you to come back already.
Alrighty, are we ready?
We're ready.
Yeah.
Alright, are we gonna say the part about me, or are you gonna take that part?
You want me to say it? You want me to say the prayer tonight?
You wanna do it?
I'll do it.
Okay, it sounds weird coming from me.
All right. Usually Angela, I'll do it. Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing Jamie Crow and Jill Cohen together with us today. We pray that you continue to bless them, protect them, strengthen their faith, and use their voices for your glory. Grant them wisdom, courage, and peace as they continue to do the work you have called them to do. Lord, we also lift up our sister Angie as she prepares for her surgery this Thursday. We pray that you bless the hands of her surgeons and every member of her medical team. Grant her a successful procedure, a smooth recovery, complete healing, and freedom from pain. Surround her with your peace and comforting presence every step of the way. Lord, we lift up our nation and pray for a great awakening. Turn hearts back to Jesus Christ and let your truth and righteousness prevail across America. We pray for President Trump and his administration, asking you to give them wisdom, discernment, strength, and protection. We also pray for our military, veterans, and first responders, thanking you for their service and asking you to watch over them and their families. And finally, Father, we ask for your continued blessing upon the America First Warehouse, our friends, our families, and every one of our viewers. As we celebrate America's 250th year, may your favor continue to rest upon this nation for 250 more years and beyond. May all we do bring honor and glory to you. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. And as always, keep your faith strong, your family close, and your freedom alive. God bless you guys. We'll see you
Good
next
night,
week.
I'll be back in
A few weeks. I'll miss you already.
a few weeks.
Thank you, Jill and Jamie. We love you.
Oh, we love you too.
So, that's a wrap.
That was great.
That's right.
What, bud?
Behind us.
All right, you guys. So
Did you leave the
that's
gun
a
already?
wrap. But I'll stay on a little
Yeah.
bit.
Did you create that one?
Munchie,
Can you show
what?
that again?
Do it again.
Do it
Oh,
again.
Munchie.
Jamie wants to see it. Do it
Don't hurt
again.
anyone. Don't hurt yourself either. Darla's like, Munchie, no.
Poor Pops.
We are worried
Actually, I
about
hope my
Munchie, by the way.
in that car.
This Munchie has a chronic illness.
I have such a
And
weird
we're
thing
praying for
about him.
Munchie too.
I can't,
He
if I'm,
needs to go to jail.
So thank you,
if I see
Kathy.
Pete Buttigieg or Michael Finone on the TV, for some reason those two guys are very different. I get like an enraged. I get enraged to a level that I can't.
That's
I
okay.
cannot.
Gary's just
fucking
telling it
look
like
at
it
Michael
is.
Finone or
I know
Pete
why-
Buttigieg.
why
I
it
can't
hasn't
look at
happened
them.
yet.
I don't know
Why it
why.
hasn't
I
happened
get like a
yet.
mental, like, I want to pull through the TV and, ugh, gross.
He needs to suffer
Demonic.
the way the J6ers suffered, and then some.
Ugh, he's such a
Go in
demonic.
solitary confinement for about,
Well, we've been talking a lot about J6 today, J13, 9/11. You know, it's all coming up,
Really is.
especially J13. And I plan to honor Corey
Oh, my
every day.
I love that. She's right.
Yeah.
Corey's
Yeah.
not spoken about enough.
Yeah, he's not.
He's not spoken
His own
about.
town has
You're-
abandoned
oh, you know
him.
what? I'm just gonna leave it.
And I'm not putting up
Really, the
with
only one you
it.
ever hear talk about him is President Trump when he speaks about it.
That's right. Do you know, Helen Comprator
After
can
you
call
said
President Trump
send
any time of the
photos,
day
I
or
was
night.
Yeah.
He
Game
checks in
on,
on her
right?
every week.
Game
That's
on.
amazing.
That's why I said, now I'm
Yeah.
gonna get, now I'm like.
That's
He knows.
amazing.
Yeah.
He knows. Right, guys?
Yep. Okay, you know I made that for him.
I did.
Well,
So
I
I am gonna have
went
to,
I went for-
oh no, not Matt. Oh, man. I hate when
Scott
that
after this,
happens.
but I'll
I
make
know
it
you
I guess it's time to go.
I love it.
I'm gonna say
proud of
ciao
you.
for now. We'll
That's a
see
beautiful
you
flag.
on the next
I love that you did
Tree
250. I think when I saw
board.
it, it didn't say 250.
It did not.
at
This is great.
America's
Now it's like me.
Jill did it for
America
me freehand.
First.
That's
Sorry,
what I was
America
like, I couldn't
First
find the- I couldn't find
Warehouse.
Do you know I came, I don't really let anybody use my blanket at home, and I came
See
home.
you guys.
My
Ciao for
stepdad,
now.
my mom were here a few months ago, my stepdad took a nap on
You're
the
so
couch.
welcome,
And I
Dodie.
walked in and I
I think
was
I
like,
saw
he's like,
Sula
"What's the matter?" I'm like,
too.
I was like,
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
welcome,
let you use that
Catherine.
blanket
I
for
love
this
you guys.
time. I'm like, but going forward,
I gotta
nobody touches my
charge
Jamie
my
Crow
phone.
blanket, okay?
Yeah,
And
that's
my
a
stepdad was
wrap.
like, okay.
Today it's
You know,
TV day.
You know, I wanna know